What's good, Footy Culture fam? My name is Matthews, aka Matt, aka Montezinho, aka this is episode 34, aka the Nuri Abdel Haq Nuri episode. And today we're coming at you with episode 34, like I just said, of the Footy Culture Podcast.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm joined today by Jay.
It's a good weekend to be a Milanista, bro.
You're not a Milanista.
Okay, yeah, Dave.
What's up, guys? What up, what up, what up?
We got Chris, that Juve fan. And last but not least, man like Jimmy.
Number one Mainz fan in Bonn.
Yes, sir.
Jeez.
Anyways, boys, on the topic list for today, we got Juve desperately trying to get that Champions League spot. We got Barca, Atleti, Sevilla, Madrid, and much more. So without further ado, let's start off with some Serie A action. Let's talk about that big game, Milan versus Juventus. Chris, let's hear your thoughts.
Honest
Let it out,
thoughts on
bro.
the game.
Let it out.
Let's hear it.
Let it all out, man. Don't hold back.
Everybody mute their mics and just let Spatty talk.
What was your
Disaster. Oh, I don't even know where to start.
Let's start off with the lineup. What do you think was wrong with that?
No, you can't. No, there's nothing. I'm not complaining on the lineup anymore. It's just disgusting. Disgusting. This team is. It's so depressing to watch this team now. Like I can't watch. We barely scraped by Udinese. Like prior to this game, now we're playing Milan at home.
Man.
But yeah, I'll go player by player, and I'll tell you how I felt about every single player on this field because it's absolutely disgraceful.
Tell me how.
How we
Tell me,
played.
brother.
I can only name a few players. I'll name the good players that I thought. We had Delict, Chiellini. Even though we got 3 goals against, our best players on the field.
Not really their fault.
Not their fault. Alexandro had an all-right game. He made a nice goal line clearance pretty much. That was going straight to Ibra. Can't fault him. Now, the rest of the team. I'm going to start off with Szczesny. Szczesny has been getting a lot of slander for 3 goals. I think it's not right for him to get slammed because he saves us week in, week out. And he saved us again with that penalty against Kessie. I know it wasn't the best penalty, but he saved us there, and that should have changed the game right in that right there. He doesn't need to do anything else. He's there for those big moments, and he saved us there. Szczesny should not be getting any slack. Now, okay, I'll stay in the defensive end. We'll go Cuadrado. Cuadrado, one of our best set piece specialists, crosses the ball, assister. This guy couldn't hit the side of the wall. He either was too short of it was either too short of a cross or too long of a cross. He could not. We had 2 big guys in the box, and Cristiano Ronaldo, Morata didn't find their head once. Chiesa, arguably our best player this year.
Silent, man. Silent.
I don't blame Chiesa. Every time he plays on the left side, he doesn't really perform. Pirlo does not. I back Pirlo so much. I'll get to Pirlo after. Okay, screw Pirlo.
Wow.
I'll get to Pirlo after. Okay, yeah, I don't blame Chiesa too much. He did what he had to do sometimes. He got around Calabria a couple of times, but couldn't do anything. I'm saving the midfield for last. Ronaldo, Morata. To think that he was on the whole game, did absolutely nothing. When we have Dybala on the bench. Dybala. I understand he's not having a good season. He's not having a good season. He has injuries. When he plays, he's not there. But to keep him off until the 77th minute after you go 2-0 down. Not 1-0, 2-0. Why are you waiting till 2-0 to bring on arguably
The most creative player you have.
Our biggest game changer we have. We have two what can I call them? Poachers, I guess, up top. You can't do anything with 2 poachers up top. People, I don't know what you're thinking with Morata, Ronaldo. Like, okay, it works sometimes against these shitty teams. But you're coming up against AC Milan. What do you think? Are you gonna win with 14 headers? No. You need some creativity on this team. You have no creativity in the mid. Our creativity on the wings aren't performing. So, you're gonna play all game without a creative player in your side. That's absolutely ridiculous. Now Ronaldo, our highest paid player, he tried to do a little fancy flicks. I don't know, man. He had one shot on that all game. Like, oh my god!
I heard he came to Serie A for a challenge, bro.
He came to Serie A
Hopefully
for a
it's gonna be a big challenge next year, eh?
Yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he didn't have any service. But Ronaldo, what you got to make something of your own. Now, this dookie ass midfield. I just want to slap every single one of them. Like,
Oh wow.
holy, they're pissing me off.
Aggressive, man. Jeez.
Bro, I don't care. They're pissing me off. Every time I watch them play, it just gets worse and worse. I'll go from none of them are good. I'll go from the best of the three, and I'll go down the pole. We'll start off with McKennie. McKennie did not have a good game, but I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I blame Pirlo. McKennie looked like he had no idea what his role was. Was he playing
Zero
free
role.
roam? Like, I have no idea. He was playing wing sometimes. He was playing cam.
Yeah, that was awful.
Then I see him in center back sometimes. He had like 30-something touches this game. Bentancur played 67 minutes, and he had 76, I think. How is that possible? How does McKennie gain 30-something touches in 90 minutes?
Or probably had more.
Holy.
No
okay.
tactical setup from the manager.
Nothing. I'm shaking right now because how pissed off I am.
Holy.
Rabiot, the laziest player I've ever seen in my life.
Barca didn't get him.
He's talented on the ball, but his work rates are so bad. They're so bad. He looks like he's everywhere because he's a big guy and you could see him, but he's not anywhere. Like, he's literally not. At one
He's
point,
everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
yeah, like another bad change from Pirlo was bringing on Kulusevski into the mid. We had 2 free roamers in Kulusevski and McKennie, and 1 CDM on Rabiot who does not run. Where's your midfield? Now into the biggest absolute waste of space on our absolute team.
Wow.
Bentancur. For Juve fans saying that Bentancur is our best midfielder this year, are you on drugs?
Who said
Are
that?
you actually on drugs? Go look on Juventus Twitter before the game. I'm glad Bentancur's starting. He's been our best midfielder. Our best midfielder. We don't have a best midfielder.
That's probably true.
Bentancur. I seen him make more passes to AC Milan than he did to Juventus.
Jeez.
I see him send more balls into the stands than to his own players.
I saw that one in the stands. That was quite the ping, though. The one that went into the stands.
Yeah, he got it right. He got it right. A Juve sign.
Would you take Pjanic back? Because apparently there's reports saying that Barca and Juve might do a Pjanic and Bentancur swap.
Oh, 100%. Even though Bentancur's young, he sucks. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'll give him his work rates. That's what Rabiot doesn't have. But holy, is he a bad player? He's probably the worst player I've seen play ever.
I never thought Bentancur was good.
Last year he was good, but the downgrade he went from last year to this year. Oh my god, terrible.
Worst? Better than Jean-Alain Boumsong?
Man said
Yeah. Yeah, he's the worst.
I saw a stat. I think it was something like Pirlo has put up like 34 different lineups.
Yeah, I saw that too.
He's
Yeah.
not,
With, like,
he's not stuck with
34
one
different
single lineup.
formations.
Jesus.
Like, there's been no continuity in the team.
He's not
Okay.
stuck with one lineup.
That's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. You don't have that
He
set
does.
formation. That's set.
Oh, yeah. I want
player.
to go back to Pirlo. Yeah. As much as I want to back him, I've been backing him. You guys know I've been backing him. Like, I say, yeah, he deserves maybe another year because it's his first year, and this is his experience. But holy, like he just like even I know, like, Chiesa does not perform on the left, but you need Cuadrado on. You can't not play Cuadrado on the right. So why play a 3-5-2? Why play that? You see it's not working. Why continue to play this 3-5-2 formation? Or this 4-4-2, 3-5-2, whatever the hell you call it. Who gives a shit? On when they play, it's 3-5-2. Why keep playing this? You need Chiesa on the right, you need Cuadrado on the right. Bring on a left winger. Bring on a left back. I don't care. Change the formation. You're losing games. You're not going to make top 4.
What formation
the formation's not working.
What formation would you have?
A 4-2-3-1. I'd probably run it like how Man United have it, kind of.
Man, it's a great squad.
But, like, it's so like I don't have motivation to watch this team anymore.
Man.
I'm obviously gonna watch it till the end. I'm gonna watch them if they go Serie B, Serie C. That doesn't matter. They're in Europa League. I'm gonna watch. I'm just saying. Like I'm gonna watch it no matter what. But like I'm not like I don't have motivation to watch this team anymore.
You're sounding like an Arsenal fan now.
Yeah,
it's getting to that point.
It's time to go.
Time to go.
Hear me out, Spatty, for a second. It could be a good thing, bro. One season in Europa League could be a good thing because you kind of wheeze out the weasels a little bit, you know. Like a lot of those players that came to the club for a high wage, guaranteed CL, maybe pack their trophy cabinet a little bit, but they don't care about.
Yeah, who's that though? Ronaldo? Who else?
No, you got a whole bunch. You got Rabiot. You got.
I don't think Rabiot. He just couldn't go anywhere.
Your whole team, pretty much your whole team is there for wages, easy trophies, but they don't have the grinta. They don't fight for the badge. But when the team gets themselves in a pickle, if they end up in Europa League, a lot of those players are gonna be like, oh, I want to play Champions League football or whatever it is, and they might go off somewhere else, right?
That's when you'll see the real players come out.
You could be left with the players that actually want to play for the club and not just want to play for the image of the club.
Yeah, it also comes hiring a manager that could get most out of his players, because if you don't, they're not going to make use of the top 4 next year if they lose their best players. Technically, that you're saying, these UCL players. But
let me ask you this: Paratici, Agnelli, Pirlo, who are you shooting? Who's at fault?
All of them.
It's all of them, man. Honestly, out of the 3, I would give Pirlo the least. I would give him the softest bullet.
Damn,
You're
bro.
giving a paintball.
You give him a Nerf bullet, bro?
I give him a little Nerf bullet, the pellet gun to Paratici, and then I don't want to say I'm killing anyone, but Agnelli.
Wow.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna get hurt real bad.
I'll shoot him in the toe.
Yo, Chris.
Toe.
Yeah.
Do you think this result has a part to play due to how Juventus have lost the Serie A? Do you think the players' motivation has gone down?
They haven't had motivation all year. Maybe besides that second leg Barca match, I think that's it.
I feel like they should have more motivation, knowing that they might not make Champions League. I think
Why would that motivate them?
Huge thing.
They don't have Pirlo to motivate. They don't have a manager to motivate.
But that's the thing. They don't have a manager. And the thing is also, like, these players don't seem like they have the motivation in themselves besides like De Ligt and Ronaldo.
Because our midfield could have as much motivation as they could have the max motivation. They're still going to be ass. You can't. Motivation doesn't bring talent.
You're right. Let me say.
It could bring grinta, but.
Oh, you're right.
They must not run around the track in practice because these guys don't run.
From what I saw, and I don't know if this is what you saw, Spatty. I know I don't watch much Juve games, but from what I saw, to be honest, neither team really had a star player or a star game. Like, they weren't really playing too well. At the end, like the last 10, 20 minutes, right when Rebic came on, I think is when Milan started doing a lot better. I think that helped them a lot, with just to relieve the pressure and just have them more pace up top. But like all I saw Juve were doing were going down Cuadrado's side, or if it went to the left side, they would turn back, pass it back, and swing it back to Cuadrado, and he would cross it in. And not one cross I've seen, not one. I'm not even lying. I can't remember one cross.
That's how you usually play out, though, no?
But I didn't see one single cross that got to an actual player in the box.
That's how they play when Dybala's not on.
But what style is that, man? How do you go into a game having that type of style? And I know why. Because they have no mid.
Bro. That's what happens when you got CR.
No, that's what happens when you have no mid.
They complained that they played like... I complained too, I'll say that. We complained when we had Allegri and all we did was cross the ball. But the thing is, we made 2 UCL finals and we won like every Scudetto when he was around. Now we got Pirlo playing the exact same tactics.
Allegri, Pirlo.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So all they did was downgrade, but play the same level of football.
Same style.
I also saw a lot of praise on Sadi's grave, bro. You guys had a good manager there.
Okay, the only question.
Sadi came against weak teams.
I know, that's the thing. I was going to ask that too. Like, what's the difference between the teams from last year and this year?
Yeah, a lot of teams got a big upgrade.
I guess
No, but
Juve
like
had
no, I'm
more
saying
of a
for the
challenge.
Juve side, the Juve team. What changed? Who'd you guys sign? You guys just got like Kulusevski, I think, this year,
And
and Chiesa. And the thing is that Chiesa is one of the best players this season.
Yeah.
And you'd think like, man, like with Chiesa on the side, or the whole he's done so much, like you guys probably like you think like winning of the season, right?
I just remembered as well. Okay.
But
yeah.
the fact that I guess I don't know if it's the fact that it's the manager that's making this a big difference in
the
the
manager.
league, but I can also say it's the teams and the competition too.
The opposition have been
It's the
better
competition
this year,
the competition 100% has gotten better, way better, and I don't think that this Juve team was ready to and didn't realize that the competition was going to get so much better this season and so quickly. I guess because they probably assumed, oh, let's just keep the same team, maybe sign one or two big players that were doing well last year and as a youth player. Signed two guys. He has a perfect example. Pick him up because he's from a Fiorentina side, pretty not so cheap, but pretty good valued. And then Kulusevski too. Like they both have like a good prospect of like and good like potential. Let's sign these two guys and hopefully we can just run it back because it might be a little easy run. Get Pirlo on the side because we didn't really think City did much last year, and hopefully we can just like kind of just cruise by the league. But no, the competition got so much better over the summer. Again, teams like Inter signing a bunch of players that no one thought would actually make an impact. Yeah, they were older. Hakimi too, like a young player came out of nowhere that Inter just signed. Same thing with AC Milan, signing players like Zlatan again. Getting like a couple of like players just to support, even players like Tomori just from loan and stuff like that. And then you have Atalanta still doing great, even though they sold Gomez.
Yeah.
But I feel like just Juve probably wasn't expecting such a big hit from the like opposing teams. And you would probably thought that we can probably just make the fans happy by bringing Pirlo in because no one really liked Sadi. Bring these two big players in like Chiesa and Kulusevski because everyone loves them, but that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It's true though. It's true. Like it sucks because like sometimes when you run the league for so much, like 9 years in a row, you might think like, hey, why not we might do it again? Hopefully we can do it again, right? It's how it's been in the past couple of years now. Like it's kind of just really like just signing one or two players. Ronaldo's a big signing, but that was more for just jersey sales and stuff like that. But again, like look at this year. Like he hasn't really done much. You guys do need like a bunch of players.
It's hard to do much.
You need the players to like compete with this league nowadays, and especially if you guys go next year. If you guys do make top four or don't make top four, even just to come back and even try to go in for like the Scudetto again or even making Champions League again is going to be really hard. Like there's no more free signings anymore. I feel like there's no more free signings. You can't pick up free signings anymore.
No, I think there is going to be. I think there will.
It's
be.
hard.
It's
hard.
They just better.
But there should be
better
good
decisions.
free signings.
Yeah.
Aguero,
No.
Depay.
Nah. Depay wouldn't be. I wouldn't mind Depay to be honest.
Depay is going to Barca, man.
Is Depay free signing? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah,
He
is.
says he says he wants to go to Barca. But what I remembered.
He would be a free, yeah.
Yeah, what I forgot to say was when I was talking about Juve, again with Chiesa being on the right, the first leg.
Look what he did against Theo.
He absolutely dismantled Theo.
Yeah. How do you not realize that that's an amazing plan to go with? Don't they like?
They played so well the first game.
We don't play professional soccer, but they always have analysis before the game of a game they played against that team before. Usually is what they do. Scouting reports, right? How does Pirlo know, and it's not just Pirlo too, because he has staff and people that are around him that tell him, like, give him advice on what to do as well. Not one
they must
person
also be a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, legit, because not one person realized, Chiesa, one of our best players, one of our fastest players, one of our most technically gifted players, who can score, who can create for himself and for others, who destroyed Theo in the first game they played against. Let's put him on the left. Let's leave him on the left because we didn't see him try a Calabria, so we'll see if he can do better over there. Okay, maybe we'll do that. But then second half, you don't think of, okay, clearly he's not doing well on the left. Bring him on the right. Bring him on the right.
Pirlo wants to cross. We could cross, right?
Oh my god.
Just cross instead.
Bro, McKinney was playing middle wing, bro. At that point, you could tell that there's no tactics from Pirlo.
Man,
yeah, for real.
You could tell there was no tactics from Pirlo when Ronaldo was dropping back. Bro, there was a point in the game where I saw it. Ronaldo dropped back, and there was four guys attacking, and it was McKennie, Bentancur, Cuadrado, and someone else. And I'm like, where's Ronaldo? He's in the mid.
Honestly,
He's doing what Messi does, bro. Dropping back.
He's trying to create, but it's hard. And not even that, man. I feel bad for Ronaldo because like, man, his downfall and his level of play is going down because of the team around him as well. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you can be the best player, but you're playing with a bunch of trash players. You can't do much.
Yeah. Watch him when he plays for Portugal. He's gonna be.
He's gonna go off, man. I'm telling you. Like people still don't realize that Ronaldo's not done. Like he's not done. It's the team around him that doesn't support him.
He's gonna win the Capo Campeonato.
Yeah, but he can be so much better, man. If he had the support, imagine he had the support that Lukaku had.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my gosh.
On the flip side, let's highlight the AC Milan a little bit.
Yeah.
As the AC Milan fan of the podcast, Kessie and Benacer were monstros in that midfield. Like, absolutely commanding the field, bro.
Yeah, you
Tomori,
got those
the
two going up
Canadian,
against our shit.
Brilliant performance. Theo was doing his thing. Donnarumma was selling first half. I think he saw Nedved and Agnelli in his stands. Like, I got.
He was thinking about it.
Yeah.
That charge. What was that?
I don't know. He did it twice.
At least he got it.
He did.
No, he missed it. He missed this one of them at least.
Yeah, and Chiellini just missed the header, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from what I saw, like, I don't know. I watched it, and like Chiesa and Benacer are obviously with the better midfield, but even still, like they were losing the ball a lot. Like neither team were really
in
good.
The first half,
both teams were not performing at their best level. They were both losing the ball a lot in the mid, and product for both teams were not there as well because Ibra wasn't getting enough service either in the beginning. He had to come back a little bit as well. Brahim Diaz had a good goal, banger of a goal.
Brahim Diaz had a good game.
But Spatty, is that a handball?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was. Oh wait, which one are you talking about?
Brahim Diaz.
Before his goal.
The one that
It's his goal. Where it hit off Cuadrado and then it went up and then he hit it with his arm to bring it like to stop it.
Oh no! I thought you were talking about the one that he got, the one that they actually got a penalty for.
Chiellini.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That
I think
is a penalty still.
Yeah.
No, I know. I said it
like
is.
this.
I said
that's
it
definitely a
is.
penalty.
Oh.
But even Diaz, I think it could have gone 50-50 in my opinion. Because
I don't think
the only reason because when the ball went up, he didn't stand there. He didn't stay still. He put his arm out. He moved it a bit to stop the ball. And it did hit off his arm a bit.
It was body to arm.
I don't know. But I think he did have intention to do it out. But it was a banger. Finesses it top right.
Too, bro, with a banger.
That was a beautiful goal.
These guys,
I think that might have deflected a little bit.
With these shots.
Yeah, that was the AC Milan I grew up watching.
Yeah.
Man.
Then you had
Rebic, Brahim Diaz,
The way they were able to turn up though at the second half of the second half.
Yeah.
But
Or the way that Juventus turned down. Until
Turned down for
Dybala
what?
came on.
A bit of both, to be honest.
Dybala was the only one creating when he came on. I think that was like our only upside. But yeah, even Tomori's goal was pretty nice. He got into position pretty
huge
nicely.
game for Tomori.
He had a
Huge
good
game.
He was man of the match, I think.
Man of the match, I think, got an 8.9 rating. Goal and
Clean sheet and a goal,
sheet.
bro.
Yeah. Huge
Work.
participation as well.
The club.
First goal too.
Yeah, first goal.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, how about Juve's next 3 games? They have Sassuolo,
Inter.
and Bologna. How many wins do you think they could get out of those 3 games? Or how many
3.
points do you think they could
They
get
have
out?
to get off. They have to win all 3. There's no losing. If you lose,
Well, what do you think, though? What do you think is going to happen?
I think Juve's. I don't know, man.
It's
Juve sucks.
it's hard to say, man. You don't want
just be like a Juve thing.
you don't want to hear
And
Juve and Europa in the same sentence.
no, I don't. But it might come to that.
Especially
You might
since
have
you
to
don't
say
rate
it.
the competition.
I still won't. I'll watch it.
You
but
might
I
have
still-
to, bro. What if
I
you
still
are in the
won't.
finals of the Europa League? You
You're
can
gonna-
celebrate if they win.
You're gonna sell you.
I'll sell you, but not as hard as I would sell you if they were to win a UCL.
There's gonna be a flag on the 400.
When was the last time you seen that happen, bro?
And then
You wouldn't know how to celebrate because you weren't watching, bro.
You've
I
never
said not-
seen them win a European trophy.
Yeah. So you wouldn't know what that feeling is.
it'd almost be like 2006 Italy.
Okay, but let me ask you this: what do you have to say to the Milanisti, the Interisti, that are kind of really celebrating like this season, this victory. What do you, as a Juventino, have to say to them?
They get excited once every 10 years. I'll let them have it.
Damn, bro. No congratulations. You guys well deserved.
Yeah, bro. Some are saying this Juventus dominance is over. Now Inter is on the rise.
Jeez.
That's what they said when they won the treble. What happened after that?
Jeez.
Yeah,
Damn,
trouble's
facts,
pretty
though.
big, bro.
Yeah, but
Okay,
what happened after?
But back to what I said. Juve fans were dishing it for these 9 years. If you gotta dish it, you gotta take it too.
Facts. Facts.
What am I I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm putting on Juve.
Are you gonna congratulate the Interisti?
No, I never congratulate those
Man said no.
those losers.
Those
Do you think
losers.
they deserve to gloat though?
Yeah, if you win, you can quote, but I'm not congratulating.
Damn, bro. Bear feud.
Salty, eh?
Salty mandem.
Bro, their whole team is because of is they've won because of Juve. Conte, Marotta. Marotta put the team together. Conte put together the winning team.
I
Put
didn't
together
see them
final
kicking the
touches.
ball in the net though.
Yeah, I don't see them scoring.
But without them, do they win?
Do they kick the ball in the net though?
Without them, do they win? Do they
We
bring
don't
in these
know.
players?
They're not on the field.
Couldn't tell you.
Do they bring in those players? No. Do they have those tactics? No.
I'm not in the office. I'm only watching what's on the pitch.
I don't know.
Facts.
And what goes on in the office is
It's okay.
important.
But, yeah, I guess that's done for the Juve Milan talk. 3-0 AC Milan. We were live for that game when we had some Milanistas in the chat saying Juve Merda. They were happy that they won. End of a dynasty for Juve. But another good game was Atlanta scoring 5-2, no?
Atlanta?
Sorry.
Atlanta.
Atlanta United?
Atalanta.
At the Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
But it was 5-2, right?
It was 5-2. Yeah.
Bro, Luis Muriel has been turning up.
Banger,
Super
bro.
Sub, man.
Super sub, and
Different.
he has 20 goals now.
Looking like
21.
Chicha for United, bro. Holy.
Seriously,
Yeah,
man.
man scored what? He came in the 45th, and he scored in the 77th, 86th.
And he got an assist, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Bro, he's
I
tied
think
for
so.
second goal scorer with Lukaku and
Oh, I didn't. I didn't.
21 goals.
As
Jesus.
a
Yeah, and
as
he's
a
also tied second with goal contributions in the league with Cristiano.
yeah.
Big season.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
As a sub too, man.
Yeah, he said he wants. I think his contract ends this year, and I think he said he wants to stay.
Well,
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
how
Yeah.
old is he now? He's probably
I think he's 30.
yeah. So he might be like in his prime, man. That's why he's doing so well. But he's
Still
killing it
balling,
right now,
bro.
man.
I think he
He's
has like
killing
another
it.
good 2 years.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Maybe.
Balling, bro.
Any
Man's
other
been in the city his
games?
whole life.
Any other games? I think Roma won as well. 5-2
5-0.
Yeah,
Or
bro.
5-0?
Hello.
Big win for Roma.
or 5-0.
Mentality
You got
starting
that
to
Mourinho
shift.
confidence. Yeah,
Nah, I don't.
The Mourinho
Yeah, it's the
mentality.
Mourinho mentality now.
Man, like
But yeah.
Greeny with a brace.
I feel bad for the
Yeah.
coach though that they have now. Like no, knowing that
Why?
he's getting fired, like he's gone off the scene.
Fonseca. Yeah,
Yeah,
at that point, I mean, he's getting paid, so who cares?
Yeah,
I
but
don't think
still,
he
like-
cares.
Yeah.
you feel bad for the guy,
He just-
man.
He's gonna try performing and look for his next job.
Yeah, you still gotta
Yeah, I'm
perform
sure he'll
because you
get
still
another
need to get a job. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but the only games that are worthy of getting talked about, Roma's not. They're out of the picture now. Is Lazio losing, which kind of
Help.
Yeah.
helps.
But they're still a
Help the
game
team a
down.
little
They're
bit.
still a game behind you guys for though.
Yeah, they got a game in hand still, and then but also Napoli winning 4-1.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a big blow.
Napoli's strong. They haven't lost in a while. And,
Yeah,
they're
Osimhen
kinda
going
scary.
off. Osimhen got 2
Yeah.
goals.
Since he came back, bro, he's been looking nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, every time he comes back from injury, it takes a couple games, but after those couple games, he just starts scoring again.
yeah.
He's a good
on
player.
70 points.
They got him
now,
for
yeah.
a hefty price tag, though, didn't they?
Yeah,
60
man.
mil, I think.
It's a lot, bro.
Yeah,
It's a lot
I mean that's
for
what
him.
Lille does.
Let me ask you a quick question before we close out Serie A.
Yeah,
Let's say Juve don't make Champions League,
yeah.
Portugal wins Euros, and Cristiano is player of the tournament. Can he win the Ballon d'Or?
No,
Yeah,
no.
yes.
Why do you say yes, Patty?
If he's player of the tournament, and he'd be top goal scorer in the Serie A probably.
Yeah, that's true.
Most likely.
That's true.
He'll probably
I
win
guess
Ballon d'Or.
if you're basing it on individual,
I think it also depends on what
accomplishments.
Messi does in Copa America though.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And it depends what
It just
Mbappe
depends
does.
how they feel like weighing on individual versus team performance.
Yeah.
I think there's no way, bruh.
I think, bro, it's Ronaldo. He's had all those. He's gonna have votes.
Especially if City, who already won the league, and they win the CL.
They haven't won the
and
league
you're
yet,
telling me they win
Jay.
Euros?
They won the league yet, man.
If what?
They win the CL.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't say if. If they win the CL as well, and Euros, it's got to be Ruben, no?
Damn.
But will they give it to defender?
But you said Ronaldo. You said Ronaldo was player of the tournament, not Diaz.
Yeah, but like even like I'm just adding more like filters into this.
He can be a shout, but we don't see many defenders winning
Popularity
this.
contest, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Many
Who's more
defenders don't win.
popular, Ronaldo or Ruben Diaz?
It's true, but it's tough to win a Ballon d'Or and not making Champions League, especially for like Ronaldo, who's like Mr. Champions League. So
But also-
this is a
Why
big
they brought
failure
him to
for
the
him.
club.
It's also hard to win a Ballon d'Or as a defender.
Yeah, but I'm saying more in the case of like Ronaldo winning.
Yeah, no, Ronaldo. I don't think he has a shot unless he has like a crazy Euro. That's about it, though.
It depends if other players turn up too. What if Mbappe turns up? What if Messi turns up? What if Neymar turns up? Right? We'll have to see
What if
how
Yazisi turns up?
I said Yazid.
Yilmaz, bro.
What if Mahrez turns up, bro?
Lukaku.
A lot of continental tournaments this
Yeah,
summer.
man. Yeah, man.
De
But
Bruyne.
we'll end it off with the Serie A. Let's look at the table quickly. Obviously, Inter won the Scudetto already with 85, but it's close for second, third, and fourth. We have Atalanta with 72, AC Milan with 72, Napoli with 70, Juve with 69, and Lazio creeping up behind them with 64. So every
With the game
game,
in hand,
every
yeah.
game counts, man. Every game counts, man. It's gonna be a crazy one.
Yeah.
Champions League won't be the same without Mr. Champions League, but we'll see. If he makes it.
He'll join a side that is in Champions
Yeah,
League.
he'll still be.
Hey, what if maybe
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
He'll be somewhere else, bro.
I'm sure.
United.
United, bro.
United, bro.
maybe he can be Mr. Europa League.
Yeah, Mr.
United, bro. PSG.
He said he came to Serie A for a new challenge, bro. So that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Maybe he's
Oh,
maybe he's
gosh.
going Formula One.
Yeah.
Yeah,
PSG has the money, bro. I could low key see him at PSG if
No,
it's
that's
not
what I
United.
think. I think it's PSG.
But
What
speaking
about
of
financial
PSG,
fair play?
yeah,
Bro,
What's
exactly.
that, bro?
Bro,
What's
they're-
that,
they're-
bro?
Their owner just got into UEFA. They're not going to care
What's
anymore.
that, bro? Financial fair play? What?
Speaking of
That's not
PSG,
their side.
PSG tied, no, 1-1.
Yeah, against Rennes.
Man, last couple minutes, I think Rennes got the goal, but they seem to be pressing a lot of PSG at the end, and Neymar got the
Kevin
early
got
goal.
a stupid red card, bro.
Yeah.
Another game, another red card for PSG.
Oh my gosh,
Bro,
man.
over there.
poor mentality,
Poor
man.
men-
Like
mentality.
legs up, cleats up, right to the ankle, and took the guy out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man, they have a
So
they
that
have a
means-
poor mentality there. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that if Lille win one game, does that crown them champions, or do they need to still win both?
They have to win
There's
just
2
one
games
game.
left in the season.
No. It's
And they're 3 points up.
but I think
Yeah.
does it? I'm not sure if the league comes down to goal differential or by head to head.
Head to head.
At the head.
What is it with Lille and PSG?
I think Lille.
No, I think isn't Liga a goal differential?
No, I think it's head to head, and Lille beats PSG on head to head.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, then
Lille beats
Lille has
PSG.
to just win.
I've seen so much
Lille
goal
has to just win
differential.
one more game. That's it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And Lille going off, man. Who would have thought this 32-year-old, I think? Yilmaz?
35.
35? Holy smokes.
Bro,
35
The
years
Turks
old.
are going off, man.
This Turkish,
Bro. They got 3 of them.
their Turkish
Every
go.
Instagram comment section is filled with these Turkish fans.
Bro, the Turks love their football, bro.
Man, Yilmaz coming in with a freaking world-class performance, scoring 2 bangers. One of them being a outside the box, left foot banger, top left. The other one being a nice, solid penalty. But what a performance from him, man. Like, who would have thought this guy would be popping off in the Ligue 1, right? And then we got
I have
our
a
boy.
question for you guys
David,
about-
the
about
Canadian?
Yilmaz.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Then we,
Okay, so if you guys remember back in Champions League, like Yilmaz was like, do you remember those years like he was almost
he had
a
some
goal
good
scorer?
shot. He had some good moments,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I remember.
Like, do you think if he ever went to a top club, like he would be like a top player, top striker?
He's got the attacking prowess. He has the vision. He has like the mentality. You can clearly
Like,
see
like
it,
you
man.
could see him. You see him at Galatasaray, now you see him at Lille at 35, like he's banging goals like it's nothing. I feel like if he went somewhere good, like in the Prem or something, or La Liga, whatever. Like
yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. It was just the way his form when he went down a little bit. That's why he dropped went back to Turkey, and his form came back up. Like that's the thing, right? You have to be consistent with your form.
He's pretty much always played in Turkey his whole life, other than he had a season in Beijing. But other than that, he's been exclusively in Turkey until now.
If he was more talented, he would be at a better team. Simple.
Yeah. But man, Jay, your boy Joe Davis scoring a goal too. What do you think about that?
That's what he does, bro. I taught him well, man.
The numbers he put up this season, it's an impressive output.
He started off really slow, but he's getting his pace up now. He knows what he's doing. You still have to get into the rhythm of the league, right? It's a completely different league from the Belgian league. That's why they're the top 5 leagues in the world. And you're not facing any weak competition there, right? It's still a really solid league, and you gotta get used to it, man. As a young player going into a strong league against some huge players like Neymar and Mbappe, and trying to show off and be someone by yourself, like be unique. It's gonna come to you as a young player. The morale has to come to you, and the scoring boots have to come, right? So it's good to see him going off now.
12 goals for the lad this season.
12 goals and 2 assists in the Ligue 1.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. What the hell?
That's 6 with his right foot and 6 with his left foot, man.
He scored some nice goals with his weak foot, yeah.
So ever since Dave slandered him,
I've taught him that.
Honestly,
Man's placed that jinx on him, bro.
Hey, it works.
Let me ask you guys this. So let's say Lille wrap up this league. I'm not saying it's at the same level, but can we compare this triumph, dethroning PSG, winning this impressive league title, with Leicester's Premier League win?
To an extent,
very similar.
To an extent, obviously it's not the Premier League, which is the best league in the world. We all know that. But for a side like Lille to not have any world-class players or players that we thought were world-class when the league started, like no one really thought they were gonna do well. No one really thought, oh, this player can do well this league in this team. Like this player's gonna go off and show a lot of promise in the league. And we didn't see that. We with a old 35 or 34-year-old Fonte in the back line, like we thought he was gonna get 37,
bro.
Wow, even older.
Yeah.
We thought he would be exposed from the pace from Mbappe and Neymar, right? And they're not the only fast players. The Ligue 1 are known to have a lot of fast forwards, so it's good to see that. I definitely didn't see this coming. I didn't think they're gonna put so much of a fight. We all know that they have a good team, but this is definitely better than expected.
Yeah, I think it's similar, but it's like a little different too. Because I think people probably expected Lille to finish top 4, probably.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the season, like they're definitely a team you probably consider.
They finished top 4 last year as well, right?
Because last year they finished top 4 as well, right? So it's like I think them winning the league and beating just like a complete money tank like PSG with star-studded roster, potentially.
But the thing is that,
but like I think the Leicester one is like Leicester literally like came out of nowhere. It wasn't like Leicester was coming off like a top 4 finish the year
that's
prior.
true.
It was like they just came out of nowhere. It's like
they came out of nowhere.
The equivalent of like finding a team in Ligue 1 that's maybe in like 15th place, and then next season they just win the league.
Yeah, we kept seeing those crazy odds, like whatever, Leicester to win, crazy ass odds to win.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Because even this season, I think just PSG hasn't been in their best form of recent in the past few years, because even see top 4 right now, like top 4,
they lost their coach.
It's still close. Exactly. The thing is that top 4, like even Lyon, who's in 4th, is only 6 points behind from first place, right? Considering even compared to last year, where I think PSG were like already like title winners, even like way before. They were ahead by like 14 points from second. And that's not even the league finishing, because I know they cut the league earlier last year for the Ligue 1.
Yeah, it got canceled.
But like this year, I think just PSG again going through a lot of stuff. Like I'm not sure if I don't think maybe the teams did get a lot better. Even like Lille got a couple signings, Monaco got a couple signings. Not sure if Lyon got any signings, but like again, it's the same thing I said. Yeah, like the competition gets better. Like I feel like PSG sometimes like, oh, we can just maybe sneak like 1 or 2 signings to help with the bench support, but nothing big, and maybe we'll just kind of slide through the league again this year and just kind of move on from that. But again, they didn't really realize that their competition was going to be a lot better, again, dealing with their own issues, like Juventus too, like management wise, injuries, and in some cases, or even just players not stepping up. And then again,
hopefully they actually invest in their team, though. They continue to invest now that they have the winnings.
They're also definitely
PSG.
Yeah, but they're also definitely more focused on Champions League because you have star players as Neymar and Mbappe. Like, they won Champions League, right? Who doesn't want Champions League as those world-class players? But I can see their focus definitely shifted to that, and they went far. But PSG is still not for certain Champions League next season. They can lose their next 2 games, and if Lyon win their next 2 games, PSG are in Europa League.
Nah, PSG I think will be in Champions League,
man. They have 2 games left, and Lyon.
They lost to. They
need
to think.
They need Lyon. How many need 3 points, 1 game? If PSG lose 1 game, and Lyon win like their next 2 games or something like that, like something crazy, like they can not be in Champions League next year. And
Monaco too.
PSG have an easy schedule left, bro. They have
what's an easy schedule? What's an easy schedule? They faced Reims and they tied Reims, who's in 13th place.
Rennes?
No, Rennes.
Oh no, they played Rennes. Rennes is 7th. I think they played Reims this weekend, but you can say that again. They have an easier schedule, but hey, Kimpembe is out next game.
Yeah, Kimpembe is out, big loss. And again, football's football. Again, if they're facing these lower teams, you can say these lower teams are worse. Obviously, we can all agree to that. But these teams are facing relegation. They're fighting for a spot back in the league next year, right? So they're not going to go soft either. They need this as much as PSG needed.
PSG also have another game in hand against Montpellier for the Cup Finals, and then they face Reims, and then they face Brest. But again, like honestly, you never know. I'd be surprised if they. I wouldn't. I can imagine it's crazy if they don't make Champions League. But again, it's something like with what they've been hit with this year. Like I know it's tough.
A lot of injuries too. So we'll see. It's still close.
To touch on Lille's case a little bit, kind of boost them up a little bit. If you do look at that Leicester season, Arsenal came 2nd. So
really,
it was a crazy season, man. Like every other big team was like having their worst ever seasons in a long time.
Yeah. City also came 3rd that season and are really dookie. And to kind of highlight Lille a little bit more, they sell their best player every year. They sold Magalhaes last season.
Pepe.
They sold Osimhen. Yeah. They sold Nico Pepe before that. And they brought up this impressive season following that. Yeah. So even though they're this selling club, they did their thing.
Hey, they might change their views now. Right? They might as well just start keeping some of their best players. But they should. If they're competing now, man, why sell? Let's go. Keep winning. Champions League money is more money. You know what I mean?
They're very well coached.
Get that Champions League money.
Maganen's pretty much out the door already. I feel like Yazidzi might catch a couple eyes.
They have one of the best young center backs in Europe too. Partnering Fonch.
Yeah. Even their wing backs are nice. And I saw their young. Their wing backs are young too, and they're really really good players too.
Well, I saw today. I think I saw on Twitter that Leicester confirmed that they're signing their defensive mid from Lille, Soumare.
Yeah.
Oh, Soumare. Yeah, he's good too.
Leicester next
season.
That.
Oh, Leicester.
Talent, bro.
Barca want Botman too. I saw.
Barca?
Yeah.
Nah, come on.
He's one of the best young center backs in Europe.
Big Sven.
Yeah.
Yo,
I think statistically he's one of the best center backs in football.
Barca need a.
Apparently, I saw a thread on Jose Font, being the best person
I saw the
to.
Exact one.
Yeah, being what was it? Being the best person partner to pair a young center back. He paired a young Virgil van Dijk. Look where he is now. I guess you could. He paired Gabriel from Arsenal. He's it's whatever, and now this lad, and he's thriving with Font.
He's a captain in all the sense of the word. He knows how to lead his teammate. He brings the best out of his partner. He has the experience. He plays for the team. Yeah. You can see it every time they score a goal. Like Fonch is the first one there, hugging the young players, telling them how good they are. Especially when Joe Davis scored, like he was going off with him. They were celebrating. They're going hard. Man, that's what you want in a captain, man. That's what you want, man.
You need that experience at the back.
I don't see that from Juve, man.
Juve sucks.
Now you see it sometimes with Chiellini, but
you'll see Cristiano celebrating by himself, bro.
Bro. Coaching, bro. I think at the end of the day,
not every team could have 3 Jonathans as well.
Yeah,
Bamba, Akone, and
Barca looking for a striker. Maybe they should sign Jonathan.
Imagine Jonathan David at Barca.
That wouldn't happen.
And Davies as a left back, dude.
Yeah.
Probably after Aguero leaves.
Barca could have
Maybe.
signed Davies, but Bartomeu didn't want him because he was Canadian.
Because he was Canadian.
Yeah, but now Canadians are gonna get more respect.
Trust, man.
Low key, all
Yeah.
it takes is that one, rising star
Yeah.
to kind of
Yeah.
put a country on a map, and then all of a sudden countries are like, oh, you know what, maybe we should allocate some resources to that country and see what's going on.
It's true.
Jay
And
Jay
you're probably
paved the
gonna
way
start
for these
seeing
kids.
Crazy.
But yeah,
right.
talking about Davies, you want to go to the Bundesliga? How did Bayern
if
do,
you're
man?
We're gonna
Bayern
talk about Davies. Bayern just
went off.
rolled
Wow, the Gladbach, bro.
It
Embarrassing.
was like what 6-0.
6-0, man.
Lewandowski's just playing to break the record.
Stat pattern.
Yeah. One more
But
goal
the
to
crazy
tie it.
thing is, bro, like they had like they're just so efficient, bro. They had 7 shots
Damn.
and they scored 6 goals.
Holy.
It's like it's like they're one of those teams that's like when they're clicking, it's like
They're off, man.
Scary.
you can't stop them.
And they're still
It's
missing
pretty insane.
they're some quality players too in Goretzka, right? Goretzka's still injured.
Yeah, Goretzka's done for the season. I think they
Right.
said, and I think I saw today that like he's hoping that he can recover for the Euros, but even that could be in doubt.
Ooh, that's gonna be a huge miss for
which would probably
Germany.
be a pretty big loss for
Yeah,
Germany.
yeah.
But they do have a whole bunch of midfielders that can definitely fill
It'd
in.
be
Yeah, they
Kimmich,
got depth,
Gundogan,
man.
Tony
They don't need
Cruz.
to worry.
Yeah, they got enough midfielders. They don't really need to worry too much, but still definitely a big loss because a player like Goretzka is definitely one of those engine room type players. But
Yeah.
6-0 is kind of crazy. Lewandowski scored another
Hat trick and an assist.
It
Something
is what
light.
it is. Something light.
They gave him a 10
And,
10 rating here. I don't know. Did he get a 10 rating in like the big game ratings?
The
Or is
French
it
one.
Probably not from the keep
Yeah, right.
because they give those out sparingly. But yeah, so I think he's now. I believe it's 1 goal off.
Wow,
Yep, he's on 39.
that's
And the
crazy.
record's
If I'm wrong, 1 goal off of tying it, 2 goals off of beating it, with 2 games remaining in the season. So I would probably say a good chance. Of
Yeah,
him
yeah,
potentially
yeah.
beating it because there's not too many games where Lewandowski doesn't score. In.
Exactly.
So if he's fit and playing, he'll probably score at least
And
one.
he's missed some games too, so
That's the crazy part.
he's
too.
missed
Like,
a
Probably-
good chunk of games.
They probably could have
only-
qualified if he was fit for the game. In the
Yeah.
Champions League.
He's only played 27 games this season.
Oh
which
my
is,
god,
Where's
It's
the
kind of
Ballon
insane.
d'Or shouts?
I don't know.
he should have had it last year, man.
Yeah, should have had it last year.
back to back, bro.
Potentially
back
missed
to
out
back.
on his chance. Who knows?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
reward him just because of that.
That's definitely a pretty big
I
blow,
don't think
though, like
so.
you guys were saying against PSG. Because I feel like if Lewandowski's in that, it's not even close.
Nah.
Because it was close without him,
Yeah,
and I think
Yeah.
if you have someone like Lewandowski in there, it's probably not close. Like it probably would have been a route for
No.
Bayern, but
their whole squad, man, in general, they were missing some key players for that game. So if they were fully fit, man, I could have seen them going to the finals.
yeah, it definitely like a game like a Bayern City matchup would have been
That would have been
I think
nice to
even
watch.
more,
Yeah,
more hype than
100%. Yeah,
City and that's like
Those are two of the best teams in the world. in my opinion.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Realistically, you're not wrong.
James, how did the team on your chest do?
Oh, mine's? Yeah, so mine's, it was tough. I woke up Sunday morning, I was like, okay, so this morning I'm a Mainz fan. And you know what? Like the boys, they came out 1-1 tie with Frankfurt. And you know what? Like I thought the boys played well. They had some chances where they could have put the game to bed. Onisiwu, I think he's an Austrian striker.
Yes, yes.
He scored a peach of a goal to start the game off, let's be honest.
Mhm.
And then he missed a couple good chances there. And then unfortunately the boys from Frankfurt, tied it up late with a
Scrappy goal.
really strange goal. Like he was on the floor, did a little somersault type thing, and then kind of just dinked the keeper to tie the game. And then Andre Silva had a couple chances that put them ahead and had me shivering in my boots, to say the least. But yeah, it was a great result for the boys from Mainz.
And then your second favorite Bundesliga team ended up winning 3-2, right?
Yeah, my second favorite Bundesliga.
That
team
was
ended
a
up winning 2-2.
tough game to watch too, man.
It was a fun game.
It was
to watch.
fun. It was like, man, oh man, we were laughing for that too. It was pretty jokes.
They had that Haaland reaction cam.
The Haaland
Haaland
cam.
cam.
Haaland
Going
cam.
strong. that was probably like one of the more entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
you always see it. Like, I know we were talking about it like too. We were talking about like how they had the Ramos cam, like in the Champions League game.
Yeah.
But like honestly, like if we're talking about like entertainment value, this is probably like one of the better like injured player cams we've seen. Like, 'cause, you know, it was like
So much
he was going
emotion.
through the roller coaster ride with all the Dortmund fans. You know, like the hype for the first goal, you know, the second goal he's buzzing, right? And then 2-1, he's like, okay, 2-2, he's serious,
Yeah.
like, you know.
Man,
And then-
that's literally what he's doing. He's like
he's
this.
absolutely buzzing, you know, like he's pushing around Zagadou with his poor knee. Zagadou's got the knee brace and the crutch.
Bellingham too, man. They were
Haaland's
hugging
pushing
each
the guy
other.
around.
They're pushing each other.
But yeah, like it was definitely, as a Dortmund fan, you're definitely feeling like Haaland was in that in the stands. Good result. You know, Sancho I think had an exceptional game, and you know, he always does show up in the big games, which is always good to see. But yeah, unfortunately, Hitz picked up a knock, and he's done for the season now. So
Damn,
we're back.
that's not just a knock,
We're back
man.
to Roman. We're back to Roman.
Back to
It is
Berkey.
what it is. You know, I think like as a goalkeeper, I think Berkey is probably better. Like as a goalkeeper, for being honest, but I think he's just more. He's more mistake prone.
He's in a
You know, like,
slump
I think
right
he's
now.
like a more talented keeper. He's better with like his feet, but I think he's also prone to, you know, more errors. Whereas Hitz is like, he's not as good of a keeper, but he's a little bit more like, you know what you're gonna get, you know.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Safe.
come
Yeah.
out. He's not gonna try too much.
He's also
you know,
more
but he's
experienced,
not
right?
gonna
He's
make
older.
those wonder saves, right? So you know, it'll be interesting. We got 3 games left in the season. Berkey will be starting all 3 of those, I'd imagine.
Damn, man.
Um,
How does that make you feel?
so, either way, like, I'm not like, with either any keeper that we put in.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
season,
you're
like, I'm
right.
not 100% confident.
You're right. You're right.
Like at the end of the day, like whatever, like I've seen howlers from both keepers. I've seen good saves from both keepers. It's just gonna have to be more, you know, more
If,
up to the defense to, you know, make sure they do what they can to
Mike,
suppress a lot of shots, right?
my question to you: if they do make Champions League, shouldn't that be
Yeah.
one of the key spots to look to upgrade?
Yeah, it is. I think
Yeah, it's
they've
gotta
already been doing like their business. I think they had like there's been like a few names they were linked to. One of them at first they were being linked to Magnon from Lille, but it seems like more than likely he might be off to Milan. If I don't know if Donnarumma's going, if that's still gonna happen, I don't know what's
He
going on.
would be nice
That
for
would
Dortmund.
CL.
But I think the name that I think is probably gonna end up happening is the young another Swiss keeper I know, but another it's a young Swiss keeper from Stuttgart, young Kobel. He's I think he's the one that they kind of have their eye on. Not going to be too expensive because obviously you don't want to be spending too much money on the keeper,
Yeah.
but he's still young enough where he has some room to develop.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he
They
was
should just go
picked
for
up by-
Dragowski, to be honest.
I think that's they were looking at Dragowski as well, but I think the reason why with goalkeepers you have to think a big thing is communication, and it's like if you're gonna bring in a keeper from a different league that doesn't speak the language, it's gonna be tough for them to communicate with the back line.
Just
Right, and
just play Peace Check every game. He'll talk to him.
Piszczek's gone, bro. Piszczek's gone.
He's out. He's
Oh,
done after
whatever.
this
Back
season.
to
you
his
goof.
boyhood
So-
club in Poland.
You are
So-
in 4th right now in Champions League position,
Yeah,
but
so,
there's
so
2 games
the
left.
Good thing is, there's 2 games left. The good thing about the Mainz result was that it kind of before Dortmund's chances of Champions League relied solely upon other teams dropping points, but now with 2 games left, it's in your hands, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
like if you win out, you're in. You know, if you drop points, you drop points. Like,
Yeah,
it's in your
and
hands.
Dortmund
You
do
don't
have
to-
the tougher schedule. They have Mainz as well, who Mainz for clearly shows Mainz aren't letting anyone take points away, and they
Mainz
have
haven't lost since February.
and they have
Damn.
Leverkusen who's in 6th. But again, if they win that game, they won't really reach 5th place. But again, no one's gonna really let anyone
Wait,
go
can
easy.
Frankfurt still pass Wolfsburg?
Yes.
theoretically,
Yeah.
Wolfsburg-
Yeah.
Technically.
Wolfsburg have the interesting thing is all 3 Wolfsburg, Dortmund, and Frankfurt all play Mainz in their last 3 games.
Damn.
Okay.
So Dortmund have a Thursday. They have the Pokal final Thursday against Leipzig, and Sunday their game was supposed to be Saturday, but it got moved to Sunday against Mainz. And then
That's
their
good, though.
last game will be against Leverkusen. And then Wolfsburg have Red Bull, and then they have Mainz. So
Ooh, that's tough, too.
Mainz will definitely have a part to play in this
Yeah.
Champions League race. which is because mines have been ever since they brought in this Bo Svensson.
Didn't they beat Dortmund? Bayern, sorry.
Yeah, they did beat Bayern. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ever since they brought in this Bo Svensson from one of their ex-players, they brought him in February. They haven't lost.
Damn.
So they're definitely one of those teams that like they grind out the results.
Yeah,
defend well,
they're a pesky side.
And yeah, they're well organized, right? So they're definitely not going to be an easy team for anybody to beat. As you saw with Frankfurt, like they gave Frankfurt a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but Frankfurt are facing Schalke too.
Yeah, Frankfurt have a bye week next week against Schalke. So that's going to be a guaranteed win. And
Man, there's a stat here. Schalke have failed to win 36 of the last 38 matches. So they've lost 36 of their 38 matches. Wow, that's crazy.
Bro, they have 13 points.
Yeah, they.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man.
Scored more goals in their whole club.
Let me ask this.
Let
me ask you guys this. Does Sancho have to start for England at the Euros?
Just about.
Oh, those goals, man. Those goals.
Bro, what a performance!
Not for this performance, but before, like Sancho definitely has to start. He's one of England's best players, man. Like
he has to.
Like, if you actually watch the game, you would know. Like if you watch any time he plays, like I remember even him having like really good performances against Barca last year in the CL group stage. He scored a beautiful goal against Barca too. He's a very talented player, and I think one thing this season too that he's worked on a lot, very similar to Foden actually, is like their work rate. Both of them have like incredible work rate. It's not only that they're like incredible offensive talents, but they're not lazy. They'll track back, they'll track the fullback. Like they work hard defensively, which nowadays I think you can agree like every team needs players like that are gonna give you a full pitch, you know?
Yep. Yeah, and like even Foden on the left and him on the right, but like again, like they're not just wingers. Like you think wingers are just staying forward or out wide. They just receive passes, look for the cross, maybe dribble in, but they kind of help support the play. They come down, receive the ball, dribble a couple players, make the pass, get the ball back. They can do as much as any midfielder can do, and they can do better just as well. Even and just going forward as well, attacking wise, they're really good.
Yeah,
it'd be a crime to see him lose his spot out to Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling is so. Oh my god.
I mean, they're increasing the amount of players they're calling up, right?
You can see it happen, though.
If he doesn't get called up, then that's just the force.
No, I'm talking about the starting lineup. Like, they're both going to get called, but, like, if Sterling, like, snatches that starting lineup spot, no way, man.
You can't say he might not.
I think...
You never know.
I think Southgate has been watching football. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, even I don't even think you wouldn't even put Sterling ahead of Rashford. I think Rashford easily is.
Definitely
ahead of Sterling. Right, so I think
even Greenwood, man, even Greenwood.
Too on those.
Out of Sterling?
No,
Greenwood over who?
I think if you're
over Sterling,
Greenwood, it's to give you another option as a striker.
Over Sterling too.
He cuts it as like a winger.
No, more of a striker.
Because they have a lot of attacking players, but I think as a striker, Greenwood maybe makes the crack as like a third striker behind Harry Kane and Rashford. Probably.
They have so much talent still, man.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Calvert-Lewin actually.
Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney.
I don't know if you'd bring a championship player over.
I mean, scored like over 20-something goals. Broke, I think, Brentford's scoring record.
I mean, I never even heard of this guy.
I heard of him.
You're gonna bring him to an England squad?
Low football IQ.
Yeah, no. Nah, I don't know.
He had a team of the season card last year.
They have a lot of talent, man.
It's definitely, it's definitely a good problem to have that much talent.
Exactly, right? Right.
That's what they said in 06.
But going to the English now.
Gaffer, right? It's like, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of all these English men's, let's go to talking to the
Premier League.
Premier League, man. Quickly go through this, man. Like Premier League was pretty crazy this week too. Like you had the little pre-match, like a little showstopper or like a pre-Chelsea Champions League game with City and Chelsea on Saturday. You guys were there live with us. Hopefully you guys all watched and enjoyed us. Thanks again to everyone who joined, especially all you guys there. And again, chat. Watching the Atletico and Barca game, we'll talk about after as well. But yeah, that game, a lot to talk about. Like first half, we saw Man City going up 1-0. Who scored the first goal? I think it was
Sterling taking the goal away
taking
from
that away. Yes,
Aguero.
But Aguero too, man. That pass, that first touch he made,
horrible.
Terrible. Like that first touch needs to be like in the net. You don't take a touch and dial situation. The net was open for you. Like the goalie's like nothing happened there. Takes a touch.
No, he definitely has something going through his head.
100%. 110%.
Even for the penalty part. Yeah, for the penalty thing, this guy dinks the goalie. I've never seen Aguero dink.
But yeah, before we go to that though, but like that
was
thing,
brutal.
like you make that touch, then Sterling right there finishes it. Because if I feel like Aguero wouldn't have scored that. If Sterling wasn't there, he probably wouldn't have scored that because that defender was right there. He had to touch that ball and score right then and there. Sterling came in, scored that, and then yeah, the penalty. Poor what's his name? Gilmore? No. What's the Chelsea guy name? The young guy? Gilmore, right? Yeah, like
Billy Gilmore.
tough tackle. I know. Who was it got taken down? I think was it Aguero who got tackled?
No, it was Jesus.
Jesus. Oh yes, Jesus got tackled. Yeah, they played with the two strikers, and then Aguero steps up. Like you want to see him score these goals because it's last season. Like let this guy get some goals. Like he has seen so little minutes this season. Like it's nice to say like have a nice goodbye to the guy. You know what I mean? As much as he's a City player,
let Ederson take it.
but yeah, like poor guy. Like whatever he goes for it. Mendy, you don't see Mendy maybe saving these sometimes, but again, Mendy didn't move, right? He goes for the Panenka, fails it terribly.
Yep.
When's the last time you seen him do that, man? That's not something he usually does.
And then there, right, and then right there, you see that right when he takes that shot, gets the ball, saves it, and then half is called, and you just see Pep going nuts. Like I didn't put you on this pitch of this ridiculous man, like it's crazy. And then you think like, is he gonna come back on second half? Are they gonna take him off? But they kept the same lineup, and then Chelsea came, man.
The game switched, man. Chelsea. Jay, tell us how Chelsea played the second half.
Chelsea did their thing, but I want to quickly touch on Aguero again. Something that really bothered me was how after the game, he felt inclined that he had to apologize on Twitter for it. Bro, you built Manchester City. You don't got to apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you put City on the map, man. No need to apologize.
These Man City fans, and sometimes fans in general, they forget what like these players do for the team or what they contribute for the team, right? Like, he's old.
Very, like, short-minded.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's old. Everyone has these instances where they mess up, but like, look at what he's done for you, man.
But yeah, man, Chelsea. You think like, holy, like they might be losing this game and it looks like it's already over, but man, Ziyech with that nice little shot there.
Good finish, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice finish.
And then who will finish the last goal?
Alonso.
Ooh, yes.
Crossing.
Timo Werner, as usual, creating danger.
Dangerous. Couldn't score throughout the game. Had a couple missed shots, but came clutch at the end with the assist.
Watch him do damage at Euro 2020. Just watch.
You think so?
Bro.
Man.
Well, I don't know if he'll be the finisher, but I can see him definitely creating.
I want to do damage in the final.
Behind him, Muller could do some danger.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Quite possible.
If they bring Muller back.
Yeah, that's it.
I think he'll be.
But yeah, man, that leaves Man City at 80 points. They still haven't secured this Premier League title yet. They always say like next game. If they win the next game, like they'll win. They'll get the points.
Let's be real, they're gonna win it, but anything could happen in football.
Man U are right now one game behind with 70 points. If they win the next game, they'll be at 73, so it's 7 points. And again, there's
how many? 3 games left?
3 games left.
Yeah, 3 games.
Yeah, that's done. That's done.
But
they're not gonna lose all their games.
Man, they don't have to lose all their games.
Newcastle, Brighton, and Everton left, so.
But we'll see.
It's City.
But again, it's City. You think?
Hey, it's football, man. Football, anything can happen. That's why you love the sport.
But yeah, Man U in second place right now. They came in to face Aston Villa. Again, Aston Villa are still gonna like not give up any points, even though they're 11th place right now.
Good game as well, man. Aston Villa scoring first. It wasn't 1-0 in the half, no.
1-0 at half.
Man, what does Ole do in the change room, bro? What is he doing?
I wasn't scared. I knew it right away.
Is he just injecting them with some Bayern juice because they go off? I saw a stat where I think I don't know how many games it was, but there was a stat like I think it was around 20, but let's just say it was 20. Out of the 20 games that they were losing in first half, they won like 19 of them.
Yeah,
afterwards, it was a stat like that. I don't think it was 20, but it was like it was one goal off
from coming behind.
So they've lost, and the other game that they did not win, it was a tie. So they never lost from coming behind yet in like 20 games.
But Ole knows how to come back. He scored the winning goal, 99, Champions League final.
Man, not just that, but like again, it's the players on the pitch. The way the formation was set up in this match, I didn't like it at all. Like You have Pogba again on the left, but again, then you have Rashford on the right side, which I didn't like at all either. Like that right there, again, we've seen it before. We've seen this game. I forgot what game, who they faced when they set up this formation, but second half, they changed the formation up. They bring Rashford to the left side or something like that, and they put
brought
Pogba.
up Fred, no?
They brought up Fred. They put Pogba back into the middle, and then things changed from that because Rashford is the best on the left side. They put Greenwood on the right. Greenwood again plays really, really well on the right. He's been playing really, really well in that position. And then again, Cavani just up top. Cavani's Cavani, man.
Lethal. That's something you don't forget.
And they brought Cavani in as well because I think it was who was up top? I think it was Greenwood by himself up top.
It was Greenwood up top.
Yeah, Greenwood was up top. And
but that's the thing. Like you need as much as you want to rest players. Again, you have a Europa League final coming up, but hey, like you still want to see games win. You want to see hopefully that if it does happen, maybe win the title if you can still get these points if it happens, right? But like you don't want to be losing games. Especially for your players' morale, you don't want to be losing games going into Champions League in the Europa League final like that. You want to keep your form up.
It gives you like that good rhythm, right?
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes again. He was been a little bit quiet the past few games, and he got a penalty this game. I think it was the game to the goal to tie, or was it the second goal? It was. I think it
was the first goal.
It was the first goal, the penalty. Yeah.
And then Greenwood's
goal was beautiful too. He turned on what's his name back there? Mings, right? Turns on him. And again, right away, that ball's dead ball, just straight with his left. I think it was his left foot, and man, like just bottom corner.
And then Cavani doing what he does best, man. Clinical header.
El Matador.
Dude,
That's what he does.
Just his positioning alone, like you see him just going around the defenders, and no one really can cover that. It's hard from behind the defender.
He likes being the furthest one back,
and then just runs in front.
And then when no one's paying attention because he's so far back, no one's really covering him because he's on a dangerous space.
Yeah.
Then that's when he makes his run.
And good ball in from Rashford.
And that beautiful ball too. Beautiful ball. And right there. And I think Cavani's almost tying Soldier. I think 1 goal away of most substituted goals in a season. I think he has 7 or 8 right now.
And Chicha. I think he's
and
close
Chicha
to
too.
Plus, Eddie just penned a 1-year contract.
Yeah, man.
So
1 year, but if he keeps performing the same way, it's going to keep going another year and another year. I still think he's not over, man. The guy still has a lot left to show. He still has a lot left to show, man. As much as you're old, yeah, but I just love his work rates too. You see him running back just to get that ball back, defending.
It's not like he's not doing he's not putting in his work. He's not putting in his shift.
He's not a lazy striker. He's not like a Zlatan who's kind of just waits up there and hopefully the players kind of deliver the balls from him. But he fights, man. He fights for that ball back, and it shows like he deserves everything that he gets from this squad. And he even says himself like he loves the team the way it is. And that's what comes with experience too. Like sometimes younger players come into the side, or even new transfers are like, it's a Man U. Like it's hard to really fit into this locker room, the communication, and then that's how like nerves come up, and that's how some players don't perform sometimes, and they get like sent out a year or 2 years later. But I guess it just comes with experience and kind of knowing like, hey, like I came to this team to do one thing, to score goals, and I'm going to do it, and he's been doing it.
It also definitely helps the youth. Like you have a clinical poacher, finisher, just someone who knows where to be in the box at all times, teaching players like Greenwood and Rashford just how to finish. And it's something good that you want to see from these players. You know, you don't see many times where Man U strikers are doing really well. Like Martial hasn't been doing well. They didn't really have a true striker since like Lukaku left, but even since then, like there was no proper finisher like Falcao as Cavani, and you're seeing it, man. So good for them, man. It's still a close league as well. Besides first, they're still fighting for second, third, and fourth. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
But Matt, I see you're wearing a lot of Barca stuff there. You got this hat on, you got the jersey on. But how did they play?
Watch.
Let's see how did they do. Let us know how Barca did against Atletico.
Barca and Coleman, sorry. When it comes to the big games, man, this guy cannot manage a big game.
Man, he wasn't managing. He was on the bench. How can he manage off the bench, off the sidelines there? Not the bench, sorry.
He still controls the team, bro.
The man had the AirPods on.
He's got the AirPods. He's got the phone out. He's telling Alfred Schroeder, whatever his name is, what to do. But bro, Barca only have 1 point in total against Real Madrid and Atletico this season. Worst record since the 64-65 season.
I remember.
Not just that. When it comes to other big games this season, 3-0 at home, finished versus Juve. 5-2 on aggregate versus Madrid. Winless versus Atleti. 4-1 thumping at home against PSG. Been carried by Messi and Ter Stegen to the Copa del Rey final. But man, this game against Atleti 0-0. It was a game between two goalies, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oblak and Ter Stegen had some absolute performances today.
Atletico surprised me. Atletico surprised me.
They're all over Barca, man.
Atletico surprised me. They came out to play, man. Simeone was like, "You guys better go out there and play for the badge, because like if you guys don't, then I'm losing my job."
I still don't think he's gonna lose his job, but
realistically.
from what I saw, I'll give you my sense of the game. Shout out to everyone who came to the live stream as well. Matt was talking a lot of shite about Ter Stegen in the beginning before the game started, and so was I. Like, we all knew that he wasn't really good in some situations, in some instances, but he came to play. Like, I think the mouthing off of a player helps him a lot.
Talking shit to Suarez,
right? But like, no one's like, I didn't think that Atletico Madrid was gonna come out and start attacking. Like, everyone knows that they're one of those defensive minded teams that counterattack and do this, but they were pressing Barca so high, and the formation did not work whatsoever, in my opinion.
Not at all. Couldn't do anything, bro.
Carrasco's doing bits.
Especially when Busquets got injured, man. Like, since Busquets came injured, they couldn't control the mid at all, man. And you have a tired Pedri who's seeing like 90 minutes every game.
This guy is 18 years old.
50 games as an 18-year-old, bro. It's got to be some kind of like
18
or something, bro. It's got to be, man.
Watch him break the Barca appearance record.
That's abuse, man. At this point, it's abuse.
Crazy. And then if it wasn't Oblak in that, if it was probably literally anyone else, Messi could have had like one of his like top 10 maybe best goals ever. That crazy solo run.
Messi's solo run around these players, blah, blah, blah.
That was a beautiful run.
Prime Messi.
Fingertip save?
Yeah, that fingertip save was unreal, bro.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best, in my opinion, wasn't the best performance from Barca at all. The defense.
They're only doing it to themselves.
The defense was shambles as well. Like, there was no communication in the back line. Right when Busquets got injured, had to be subbed off. Even like that, like, was a huge play. They had to bring a Moriba. Where's Ricky Puig? Where is he?
Bro, I don't know what like Coleman had against this guy, man. I don't know what it is.
Even Pjanic, man,
you need that creative spark in midfield.
Yeah,
sometimes Moriba doesn't bring that, whereas someone like Puig can.
I'm telling you, he probably gets eaten alive in the rondos. That's got to be it.
There's no way, man.
But like, even like the overusage of some players, man. Freaking Pedri out there, man. And then Des
give the kid a rest, bro.
Give the kid a rest. Des putting in a shift as well, and he takes him off and puts in Sergio freaking Dookie Roberto on. This guy has no. This guy's going against the Carrasco, who's been going off this game too. He was going off, cutting in, cutting out. Had some great shots. Ter Stegen was saving us. Man,
yeah, it's a good thing Araujo came on, because Araujo started to shut down that right side.
Yeah. We need someone big on that side to just body him out, because at some point they were gonna score. They were all over us. It wasn't a good game at all for Barca. I'm glad they got the point at least, because I didn't have any like hope in them like getting a goal or anything. I thought they were gonna concede for sure.
Nah, man, they're only doing it to themselves, bro.
Yeah, but look who else got a point, and not 30.
That's why you guys are lucky this week that Real Madrid was able to tie.
But again,
they would have lost.
Black Magic is still alive.
That Hazard goal is just dumb, bro.
Last minute, Cruz takes a shot outside the 18. The whole team of Sevilla are in the back. Hits off Hazard, right?
Yeah.
But then it goes through like the defender's legs. Goalie's lost because he thought it was going one way. Goes in the net, man. Come on. But let's go back a bit. Let's go back a bit. What about those penalty plays, bro? So we have Sevilla crossing it in. I think it was Rakitic crossing it in. Militao going up for the header with another player from Sevilla, putting his arm out, but he wasn't really facing the ball. His arm was out, but I think it still had intention because his arm was out at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, his arm was out. It still touched his
arm. But then after that, the ref didn't call it, so the play continued. All the Sevilla players were going off. Like, handball. So no one was really paying attention. Next thing you know, Benzema's on the counter. They send him a ball through. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Keeper takes him out. Penalty. The ref calls a penalty for Benzema. And next thing you know, VAR is in his ear. And he goes and back and checks for Militao's handball. Taking the emotion you can have right there. Not even just as a Madrid fan. As a Barca fan, as an Atletico Madrid fan, my heart was pounding, man. Because that changed the game in its head entirely. Yeah. That could have gone two ways. I'm happy or I'm sad. And thankfully, Militao got the handball. Penalty for Sevilla. And Rakitic, number 10. I don't know why he's number 10, but he played like a number 10. Scored that bottom right. Played a really good game. And thankfully, they got the tie.
Matt was slandering Rakitic, bro.
I'm telling you, man. Every time you slander a player, they go off.
You got a goal and assist, man. Like, he knows how to play against Real Madrid.
He saved you guys, bro.
Yeah, he did.
He has, bro. Low key.
He still has love for Barca, man.
Yeah, but bro, Zidane was complaining after the match, and I understand because Madrid usually always get these calls, but Zidane a month ago, he's like, if the ref didn't whistle for a pen, that means it's not a pen. And then after the Sevilla match, he was saying, "What? I'm very angry. I need an explanation of the handball rules and penalties." Like, come on, bro.
What?
Keep the same energy. Zidane.
Oh my gosh, man. That's why VAR is here. Thankfully, VAR was used properly this time.
VAR Drade is finished, bro.
Man.
Imagine that VAR existed in those Bayern games versus Madrid a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff would have been changed, but man, the league is still close. What's the league looking like now, man? It's so close.
Bro. Yeah, Atleti are on 77 points, Real 75, Barca 75, and Sevilla 71. So literally, anyone for the team, anyone's
league to lose, man.
Yeah,
nice race.
Sevilla will be tough.
It will be tough.
Yeah. But man,
still possible.
Football in all the leagues is going off right now. This is the time where we love watching football because top 5 leagues, there's still no indication of who's finishing top 4, who's gonna win the league in some cases. But man, it's a great time to be alive. Great time to be watching football. So much content coming out. Yeah, man, I'm here.
Sorry, not as a Juve fan.
Yeah, you're right.
Be positive, bro.
Stay alive, bro. You're gonna do it, man.
Go, let's go. We want to see Italy do well in Euros.
You should be excited.
Yeah, Super League.
Wasn't that what you guys were on about, bro? The Europa Super League, something like that, bro. That's what you guys are on about, no?
I think.
But yeah, man, a lot of content still to be
joining you there too, bro.
A lot of content still to be seen. A lot of games to be seen. So make sure to follow us again on the Footy Culture Podcast. We're gonna be going live for a lot of these final games because they're crucial games. So we want to hear what you guys say in the streams, in the chats, in the comments. So stay tuned for all that. Again, follow us on all social media: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it. We're all in that.
You name it.
Yeah, keep smashing that like button, boys. Y'all been showing some love to the like button recently, so keep.
We love it. We love it, guys. Again, we want to grow as a community. We want to be the best. We want to bring you the best because we are the best. Let's go.
Wow.
My boy.
You merda. Ciao.
For the culture. Deuces, boys. Thanks for watching. Later.